Yes.
Are we live? Okay, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, we're live.
The things that I want you guys to work on is connection and keeping this low. So this is a both of you thing. And then what I want Janet to work on a little bit more, and this will just take time, is the forward energy. So when you start, you're already starting with that forward energy. And then you guys both, I'm sorry, not yet.
Oh, sorry.
You want to keep the arms from doing this. So they're going to be set in this position. So as we start to go now, they're going to stay in that position. So stay, yes, just now I can read you. Yes.
Oh, I didn't push.
That's okay, that's okay. And now I want you to lead an outside underarm turn.
Okay.
Go slow. So what Janet's going to work on is stepping on 3 o'clock. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 o'clock.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay, that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to step right on 3 o'clock, and I'm going to step real small. So, oh, and the other thing that I want for you is I want your hand to go out, which it does sometimes, but not always, and then around. You do a good job of keeping your arm in the L shape there. Okay, now inside turn, the new one. So really important that you don't let your arm extend too far. So I keep my arm bent, and then good, right over my head, yes. So I'm going to say what her feet are this time. So she's going to go back, replace, side, 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 close. 1, 2, 3. That one, I'm sorry. But so those are the things for you to work on. So now we'll switch, and I'll do Mark.
7 on mine.
Okay. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So I know that you don't want to think about all of these things at once, but first off, you want to think about standing up really tall, because sometimes this happens just a little bit. But you could say, if that did happen, you could say, I'm just trying to be authentic. So you want to keep your arms the same distance, and then you want to think about just falling into it. So when I'm listening to music, somewhere around 7 or 8, I'm just going to start to fall, and then I catch myself by 1. So it's pretty subtle, but I think you could see that in the video, yes?
Yes.
Okay. When I turn her, I'm going to try for that side step, and then circle around. Aha! You back like that. So 1, 2, 3, because I want to take you, there it is, I want to take you that way first. So I apologize, might not have been you. And then for the inside turn, you are going to do an open break, which means I'm going to go back on 1. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So again, just talking about my feet, I'm going to go back, replace, and I take a small side step, a small 5. My 5 is like a little hook step. But notice I don't want to travel this way much.
Right.
I travel mostly that way. So 1, 2, 3 is small, 5 is small, 6, 7.
Generally, it doesn't look like you're traveling much at all.
Well, if I took too big of steps, which is a common mistake, I would go 1, 2, 3, 5, and you see that we have a problem now.
Yes.
3 and 5 are big.
Yeah.
So that's why you want to just keep those small.
Yep.
The lead, this is an inside turn, so it's going to happen on 2, which is unusual, because most leads happen on 3. So I'm going to go back on 1, I'm going to give her a little push. So I'm going to go push, pull over her head, and then I just try and keep the hand over her head as I turn, mostly with my fingers and not with my arm.
Right.
And then bring it down when you're done. And I think that's good. So you
Great.
guys have a lot of practice.